Sylacauga Mayor Matt Hubbard joins us this morning about 16 minutes after the hour, 39 degrees in downtown Sylacauga. Mayor, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jimmy.
A little different time this morning, a little different day, but the Sylacauga Council meeting kind of adjusted a little bit. What happened?
Yeah, we had a few conflicts for Tuesday night, so we were able to move the meeting to last night on Wednesday. Had another productive meeting, work session, a little long work session, but that's just because we had a lot of discussion going on. Discussed the potential for safe haven baby boxes to be here in Sylacauga. We heard from Sylacauga Housing Authority Executive Director Sam Royster. He gave us an update on the Housing Authority, which was really good. Mm-hmm. And then we heard from our waste disposal contractor, GFL, and there'll be about a 3% increase in how the city's going to handle that particular issue. So I had that discussion going on. And then we got into the actual meeting and approved contracts.
Always something, right?
Yeah, it's a lot, and that's what I keep telling them. If we can keep the pace that we're going up and still be efficient and effective with our decisions, then we're getting a lot done. So I'm proud. I want to thank the council for their efforts in that. So.
Been a lot of chatter on Facebook and other social media platforms in the last few days about animals, and especially people feeding animals on that 280 corridor out there.
Yes,
can you respond to that this morning?
Yes, sir. It's a very unique situation. I called a couple of mayors yesterday, called the League of Municipalities yesterday, check on legalities, liabilities. I've not had a direct conversation with property owners out there, but our animal shelter director, Miss Engel, she's had a couple of conversations with property owners, and they are willing to work with us. But I reckon what we're asking our citizens right now, and I know it's going to tug on some of these citizens' heartstrings, because I know in their heart and mind they believe and feel strongly that they're doing the right thing by putting the feed out for the animals on the Home Depot side of 280 and the Publix side of 280. And there's about a dozen different spots where you can go out there and find just piles of dog food and so forth, and not necessarily along the ditch there, the drainage ditch. Mm-hmm. Some of that, that part of it is municipal property. Some of this is on within parking lots. So now you're getting into the property owners' private property of those businesses. And the grass spot on the side of Starbucks, there's people just putting dog food out in that grass. And
now we're not talking about little cupfuls of dog food.
No,
either.
in some places it's anywhere from 10 pounds, 20, and in one particular location there's probably over 30 pounds of food. So someone or somebody, that's going to be expensive. Somebody's putting some money into this. And again, I want to go back. I know it's a delicate topic and conversation and everything. I don't want to be, because I'm a pet owner myself. And I know it's going to tug at their heartstrings, but we're asking, please assist us in helping those animals. And what's best for them is that we can try. We've tried. The animal shelter, the past efforts, they've tried trapping these animals. They won't go in the trap because they're not hungry enough to go in the trap because of the food that's being left out for them. Now, that pack has grown from about 4 dogs initially, and this was probably, I don't really want to put a timeline on it, but I believe it's close to about a year ago. There were probably 4 out there. Well, it's grown up to close to 20 dogs now. And so we had a couple of dogs this previous week. They did not bite any customers, but they did approach a couple of customers out at Publix, and that was the catalyst for, kind of bringing this to a head. So we're just asking for the community's assistance, and please, please, please stop feeding the dogs along Home Depot, along the ditch and the parking lots and Publix, and allow us to apply some humane strategies to get these dogs in and get that situation under control. Now, you know, there's another aspect of this as well, and that's on the economic side of this, because that 280 corridor is an economic catalyst for the city of Sylacauga. And if we are preventing customers from going and getting to Home Depot or anything like that, we could see a negative economic impact. Now, that's not the focus. The focus is trying to corral these animals in a humane way so that they would at least have some type of opportunity at a normal life. You know, if the shelter can bring them in, clean them up, because you're talking about these animals right now, they have disease. So, and hopefully none of them have rabies, but that's another issue, concern. And from the municipality perspective, the liability, if one of those animals does bite a citizen on, while they're at one of those Home Depot or Publix, wherever, then what's the liability on the city side? Because we're trying and have been trying to do something, but that they keep being fed there.
I was sitting here thinking as you're talking about this, and you know, I shop at Publix some and Home Depot as well, and you see a lot of times an older populace that maybe are on a walker or a cane, and just say one of these animals, just for whatever reason, startles and cause them to fall. They break a hip or something like that. You're talking about all kind of issues there.
Yeah, all of these different scenarios, and that's a great point you bring up. My mind goes to grandchildren. You know how kids are around dogs. They see a dog, they'll jump out of a car and run to a dog to try to pet it, and that dog may turn on that child. So that is a concern of mine. Another concern is if these dogs, you know, right now they travel under the ditch. They're under 280, but you know, we've got to be mindful of how we go about trying to corral these dogs, because if they get startled and then they go over 280 and create an accident, then you're looking at liability situation there as well. So there's a lot of moving parts to it. We want to handle it as humanely, you know, as possible. But we just ask for our community's assistance to please stop feeding the animals out at Home Depot and Publix. Give us an opportunity to handle this situation in a humane way. And then what's best for those animals, if we can bring them in, clean them up, get them free of disease, they have an opportunity of being rehoused or getting a family. So, you know, right now, those dogs are not living any type of happy quality of life at all. So we just ask for the assistance. Again, we know it's a delicate topic.
You know, the people that are feeding these animals and stuff, you know, they're good people.
Absolutely.
Thinking they're doing a good thing.
Absolutely, yeah. That in their heart and mind, you know, and it's good intentions. They mean well. They're in no way criminals or anything like that. You know, it's just and again, that's what I'm saying. It's a very difficult situation.
That's the best way to handle it.
Yeah, that we're trying to handle it in the best possible way.
All right. So on Park Street, where are we on that situation?
All right, so Park Street has reopened. We've actually gone back, street department, they did another packing out there, I want to say maybe a week ago, and may have another packing to do to level that out, let it keep settling. So probably another month and a half before they pave or concrete any area out there.
And of course, next week is spring break, schools out of session. A lot of people having a good time going to the beaches or the mountains, wherever. And I know you want to express to people to be safe while traveling.
Yeah, hopes and prayers for safe travels. Anyone who's traveling. Reminder to our community, just be mindful the kids are going to be out. They'll be on bicycles. They'll be on the street. They're going to be out. Those who drive, there'll be more traffic on the street. So just be mindful of that next week during spring break. Also, would like to put a plug in for our Marble Festival that's coming up. Yep, April 7th through the 18th next month. We also have a rabies clinic that our animal shelter is putting on Saturday the 18th at the junior parking lot at Sylacauga High School. I think Miss Stephanie has like 200 vouchers for rabies shots, so definitely try to take advantage of that. And then this Saturday we have the big Easter egg hunt through Parks and Recreation. I believe that starts at 9 a.m. And then opening day for always a big day in Sylacauga. Opening day out at the complex. That's going to be on Saturday the 28th at 10 a.m.
This will be a busy next couple of weeks.
It is. We're
right?
a busy city. We've got a lot going on, but that's great.
No doubt about it. Sylacauga Mayor Matt Hubbard, our guest this morning here on Daybreak Live. And the big dance starts officially today.
It does today.
Need your final four.
Oh my goodness.
Put you on the spot.
I've done about 12 brackets, and the majority of my brackets have Duke, Arizona. I've got Alabama in one. I've got to go with my Tide with at least one. And then I have Florida in a few more of my brackets there as well.
It really kicks off today and different venues. And Alabama plays tomorrow down in Tampa, Florida. Matt, always a pleasure. Thanks for dropping by this morning. Very informative as always, and hope you have a great day today.
You too, Jimmy Dale.
All right. Final